അച്ഛനായി, അമ്മയായി, ആണ്ടവനായി എല്ലാ ദിവസങ്ങളും நமஸ்கரிக்கின்ற பாரத அம்மையுடைய பொற்பாதங்களை நமஸ்கரிച്ചു. പ്രിയപ്പെട്ട എൻ്റെ മലയാളത്ത് സുഹൃത്തുക്കളെ, സഹോദരന്മാരെ, സഹോദരിമാരെ, 75 years for an institution is not a small journey. That too, you can start a new institution today that is comparatively easy. In those days, it is one of the toughest job. In 1950s, it is very difficult. So, with a long vision, this institution has been started, and we are celebrating the 75th year. And on this celebration, my very good friend and Governor of Kerala, Sriman Rajendra Viswanath Arlekarji, and your old student, and one of the most famous actor, but he made a landmark in his political career as the #1 MP of his organization, Sriman Suresh Gobiji, Minister of State in central government, and our Kottarakara MLA and Minister of Finance in the government of Kerala, Sagodharar Sriman Balagopalji, and most of all Dr. Paul Antony Ji, Bishop of the Diocese of Koilan, who is running these institutions, Professor Saitanya Catherine Michael, the principal, Reverend Dr. Abhilash Ji, and my good friend and Kerala government special representative in Delhi, Professor K.V. Thomas Ji, and your senior alumni of our institute, Sriman R.K. Radhakrishnan Ji, அனைவருக்கும் நமஸ்காரம். It gives me immense pleasure to join on this historic occasion as we celebrate the 75 glorious years of our college, Fatima Mata National College. I congratulate all of you. This is working as a beacon of learning since 1951. That is, this college was born 7 years before my birth. Why I am mentioning this? You just think in those days how difficult it is. We were not that wealthy. There are very hardly any donors. How the father, Dr. Jerome M. Fernandez, might have been starved to build this college. If there is no such college in those days, how the literacy might have been improved. So what is his personal interest? His personal interest is nothing but the society should get educated. That might be his only motive in his heart. That's why this college has come up. And I also remember the great contribution and the good legacy created by the first principal, Reverend Father Kutiyat ji, and his good legacy is continuing even today, and I have seen our principal is taking that legacy forward. And the motto of our college, per matrum pro patria, that is through the mother for the fatherland, carries the vision of infusing dedication and commitment towards serving the nation. An institution, if it is born, it is for the benefit of the society in many ways. Not only one individual is getting educated, but a character is being built. We are always saying man-making. Man-making is a must for making a good society, a strong society, a society cares for others. All these things cannot come overnight. A self-discipline is a must for a good society. A self-discipline means what? But living for ourselves alone, again it is a sin in my opinion. While you are living for yourself, you should live for others also. That is what is character building. If our elders have not lived for others, we may not be having this institute today. And I am sure this college has not just imparted knowledge. As I mentioned, it has built character. That's why you are having a great alumni like our Suresh Gobi and others who are sitting here. And this college has not just imparted knowledge, but just to produce graduates, but it is producing the most responsible citizens. And the college commitment in shaping the individuals who can make significant contributions to the various fields, be it an administrative, political, religious, academic or creative, is reflected in the long list of distinguished ceremony. And when this college began its journey 75 years ago, the world was a very different place. What it is today and what it should have been 75 years, we couldn't imagine it. We don't have the technology, the communication or the opportunities what we see today. Yet the founders believed in the power of knowledge. That motivates them. The power of knowledge should be spread everywhere so that the power of the society will improve. They believed the education could transform the lives, and they were right. And today the highest literacy is in one single state, that is our God's own country, Kerala. We appreciate it, therefore. This faith and foresight have gifted us with a living legacy, this very institution which continues to shine as the center of learning and inspiration. Yeah, learning with inspiration. In our rapidly changing world, education is rooted in ethics and ethos that anchors us to the values of integrity, service, the respect for knowledge. And I am sure we are going to celebrate your centenary year that is going to be in Viksit Bharat, as it is visualized, visioned by our great Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji. Narendra Modi has given a big call that Viksit Bharat by 2047. you will be celebrating the centenary year by 2051. And I am sure by 2022, Bharat celebrated its 75th year of independence as the Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. And India will be celebrating its 100th year of independence by 2047. And another 3 years, you are going to celebrate your centenary year. And I am sure this institution will be continuing even beyond, and it will be the center of character building. Thiruvalluvar, a great Tamil poet, had written about education. Kedil Vilichelvam Kalvi Oruvarukku Madalla Matravai Evai. The meaning of that is very simple. Learning, the education is the wealth, and that cannot be taken away from a person. No wealth in this world can be made equal to the richness of education. What is the use of money? You don't have the education, you don't have the knowledge, you don't have the talents is getting groomed. Then you can't do much with the money. And I am sure at a time when the world is grappling with uncertainty, be it climate change, digital disruption, or social fragmentation, the role of educational institutions is vital. We need colleges that does not just prepare students for jobs. We should not be interested in creating gumastas. We should be more interested in creating the scientists. We should be more interested in creating the great administrators who can guide, who can do bigger service for the society. The life is to be equipped with critical thinking, compassion, and global perspective. The broader context of Kerala's significant role in shaping India's educational landscape is remarkable, and it is uncomparable. When the other states have not reached even 40%, Kerala has reached 90% literacy. The main credit goes to our elders. And I am sure, and I congratulate the teachers and the staff in all these 75 years of tireless efforts. They are the backbone of this institution. Your contribution deserves the highest respect and the gratitude. And I request all of you to give a big hand for the people who are tirelessly working for the society. And my humble request to the students, only one thing. We are always thinking that timetable is only up to the elementary school. We never follow the timetable after getting into the higher education. Timetable is to be followed till our death. Time has to be allocated for everything. Okay, you want to see social media, that also you allocate some time. Don't drown into the social media all the time. We should not be habituated to anything that will dictate terms to us. We should have a self-control on everything. And my special appeal to you is for the youngsters that I am doing all my years in this social work. I am always against drugs. I am always against drinks. So I have started one app now, that No to Drugs. That is the biggest minus point that every society all over the world is facing, where the freedom is more. we should never misuse the freedom. Rather, we should have self-control. So I appeal to all the fathers sitting here, the teachers, the learned people, the elders, and the young students to join with me in saving the society from the drugs. No to drugs is the movement. I want to take it as a people's movement. And I may special appeal to the dear alumni of our institution. Please act as the ambassadors of this great institution. Your achievements reflect the strength of your education. Stay connected, give back what you can, and continue to inspire the generations that follow. May this institution continue to grow in wisdom and stature. May it remain a place where the knowledge meets values and where dreams meet destiny. Congratulations to everyone associated with this great college on completing 75 magnificent years of service through education for the society. May the next chapter be even brighter, bolder, and make significant contributions towards building an Atmanirbhar Bharat. And if the God is willing, I will come back to your centenary celebrations also. Not definitely as a chief guest, but as a visitor. Will be sitting in the front row because by the time I will be 92 years, I cannot go back and sit. I may not be able to walk that much. So I will be sitting somewhere in the front row. And I wish you all every success in your new endeavors. Nani, namaskaram. Long live Bharat. We want to have our country as the most powerful country in the world just because we never dictate terms to other countries. But no country should dictate terms to us. That is the message I want to give to you, the youngsters. Thank you. Namaskar. Nani. Vanakkam.